Guys, guess who's back after, I don't even know, probably a month, maybe longer. I apologize. I didn't think I would take this long of a break, but at the same time, it's had me thinking, keeping up with the weekly. Some episodes were cool, and then some were like, I just recorded it to get an episode out on Tuesday. Like cleaning the truck, I just did that because I needed to get a video out on Tuesday. So over the break, I'd been thinking, and I want my videos to be more, what's the word for it? More thought out. I want it to look better. I want them to smoothly go through. Like, I just want the videos to be better than what they have been. So I kind of took a long break, just focused on myself and work, and got some of that stuff out of the way. So that's where we are. It's not really an excuse, but that's what I've been doing. Alright, and so throughout the month that I've been gone, I haven't done anything crazy for the car. I did order a banner to throw across the back, and it came in the mail a few days ago. I opened it up and there's nothing inside of it. I got sent an empty box that I paid over $60 for. So I left them emails. I haven't heard anything back, which kind of scares me, but kind of got scammed out of that one. And then also there was a period of time where I had my passenger side door zip tied shut because my lock actuator likes to act up, and for whatever reason I could not get it closed for the life of me that time. So there was a solid week that door was zip tied shut. I got the part in, which it's actually back here somewhere, and the part came in, and I cut the zip ties off the door, and I just shut the door to see what happens. Of course, with the same old part that was in it, it shuts just fine, and it's been shutting just fine ever since. But I went ahead and I was going to replace it anyways, just so it never happened again. And of course, I get through it. I take off the first panel of the door. I get to the window tracks. The first bolt comes out pretty easily. The second one, it's just stripped. I stripped it so bad, but like, that thing is in there. Like, anyways, so that put a halt on that project, and the same lock actuator's in it that's been in it for 20 years. So we'll just deal with that. And now that basically just brings us to today. I did change my spark plugs and my coil packs. I do have a few clips. I'll throw them in. But I think it's misfiring worse than ever right now, and I've got absolutely no idea why. So today we are headed to Napa first to get more coolant, because this car drinks coolant. That's a problem I gotta look at today. And I also have to get new oil, because it's time for an oil change and an oil filter wrench, because the last time I did an oil change I could not get my oil filter off for the life of me. So we're going to Napa for those three things, and then I'm going to head over to Advanced, which is in West Virginia, and try and get some better spark plugs, because the past 2 times I've gone to Napa for spark plugs, the car still acts like a piece of shit. So we are going to go to Napa and Advanced, so let's get it. Alright guys, first stop has been made. We got oil, coolant, and oil filter wrench, so that hopefully we can get my oil filter off this time, because last time I did it I had a hell of a time. But now we are headed over to West Virginia to Advance to go pick up hopefully some good spark plugs. I think I'm looking for NGK Platinums. I think that's what they're called. and hopefully that fixes my misfire. So let's get to that. Picked up the spark plugs. We got them pre-gapped. I'm pretty sure I know the issue on why she's been misfiring for like the past 7-8 months. So I had always gapped the spark plugs to 0.44 because that is what Napa had recommended for a 1.8 engine. And notice, I only said 1.8. I did not say T. I just did deeper research because I knew something wasn't right. There's no reason the car should be acting like this. So did more research, and for a 1.8 T, a boosted engine, it needs to be a smaller gap, which makes sense. So they recommended on a stock 1.8 that you gap them to 0.32. I just gapped all of my plugs to 0.3, and I'm 95% confident that the misfires will be gone once I do this. So I'm hyped for that, but we're going to change the oil first, and we all know what that means. We gotta take the front bumper off. Well, actually, do we? I got the new lip, and it's not like straight down as the other one was, so maybe I can drive up onto it now. Let me get the ramps and we'll see. Alright guys, we got the front bumper off. The car is on the ramps under the jacks, and we've blocked the wheels in the back. I just broke loose the bolt, and now I was just driving this for like an hour, so she's gonna be hot. I say it every time I change, but get a magnetic drain bolt, y'all. Come on. There we go. Huh. I don't know. She don't look too bad. Ugh. Bada bing, boom, bang. Still got the plastic on it. She's nice. Alright guys, we got good news. Last time I changed the oil, it took me like an hour and a half to try and get the filter off, and I still never got it off. Whatever socket tool this thing is here, I thank whoever made it. She's off. Just got to get her all the way off now, but that wasn't too bad. Oh, oil on my wires. Got the car off the ramps, oil's changed, everything's chilling, and now we're going to move on to replacing spark plugs yet again, but this time should be the last. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of speed through all of this because I've done this a million times. I'm sure it's kind of boring, so we're just doing quick speed throughs of everything, and then afterwards we're gonna take the car out and hopefully it's running better than it has the past few months. It's a few days later and I can confidently say that the new spark plugs are doing their jobs and we're getting minimal misfires. Now the next portion of the car that I'm going to focus on is getting a new ECU, and that should fix the car completely. But I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a while, but I appreciate all of you that came back to watch.